Sophisticated media users realize that media serve many purposes, and they make deliberate choices that serve their goals and needs at particular times. For example, if you feel depressed and want to watch television, it might be better to watch a comedy or action drama than to watch a television movie about personal trauma and pain. So, in other words, if you're depressed, don't go around watching Lifetime original movies. Yeah, I think that advice is pretty obvious.
Dinner at McDonald's is Mac tonight. Come on, make it Mac tonight.
But the real focus here is actually going to be on this part about responding actively. And I'm going to demonstrate responding actively in this video while I tell you about this content. So it's going to be very meta. Let's dive in. The book here first tells us the difference between critical and non-critical consumption of media. Basically, that if you're thinking critically, you're acknowledging that things are always told from limited perspectives and that there's spin involved. It then goes on to say that you can be an active participant in the media by responding to the media directly. And then it gives us this extremely biased anecdote. But is it biased on purpose because of this subject matter? Maybe. And then basically we have, hey, if you don't like something, do something about it, is what it boils down to. But then it points us to another box over here. Let's see, what's in that box? Well, would you look at that? It's the author's opinion about things. If you want to learn more about gender in media, or if you want to become active in working against media that foster views of violence as normal, girls and women as subordinate, and buying as the route to happiness, visit these websites by clicking the appropriate web links, all available among the book's online resources for this chapter. Okay, now let's actively respond. Gender in media, gosh, that sounds really specific and very much like a pet issue. I wonder what the... Oh. In opposition to violence being seen as normal is just a euphemism for, we don't want you to have awesome, cool, manly shows. We don't want you to be able to see something super cool like this. Nah, you see, a man has to kick a little ass sometimes. Violence is somewhat normal. Girls and women have not been subordinate in media for ages. I challenge you to show me one modern example. Okay, there is that one, but there's a good storyline reason for it. The game is not as bad as everyone thinks it is. Still isn't great though. The fact of the matter is, men are subordinate more than women in media these days. Let me show you a quick example of men being ridiculously subordinate.
Stephen, you are
Take
in very
many
big trouble,
episodes
and we have no
of
choice
this
but to
show.
punish you.
But
No dinner for 1,000 years.
1,000?
We would never starve you.
Notice how Greg
but you
just
will
kind of
lose your
stands
TV
there.
Privileges for 1,000 years.
No!
And don't even get me started on Mr. Maheshwaran. I hate every one of those characters.
Your glasses.
What about them?
I healed your eyes. You don't even need to wear those anymore.
What are you talking about?
All that stuff you told your parents about my family. You're just ashamed of me.
Oh, whatever, Stephen. Let's just focus on getting through the evening.
I hate you, Connie! Well, buying as a route to happiness is a complicated topic, but sometimes it works. But gee, that's a whole other video. Later.
Hello, this is Mum Universe. Yes, the children are playing swords. Sorry, playing with swords. They're bleeding. Oh no, they are dead. Don't call again. Sorry, I panicked.